Hey, Perry Jeffries here, your entrepreneur CFO. I came across this article right here and just decided to share it with you. I thought it was just very impactful. So, the 7 keys you must possess to become an expert in your field. And I thought this was just so relevant to share at this time of year with it being Natural Entrepreneurship Month and so many individuals trying to, identify ways that they can generate some additional income or generate enough revenue to leave the job that they hate or leave corporate America and have control over their finances and their financial freedom. And to be able to do that, you have to be able to position yourself as an expert in the marketplace. But what are you an expert in? And this is what I find is that so many individuals have expertise that they don't even acknowledge on their own. So if you have been doing something for a period of time and you're really good at it, so whether it's sewing, whether it's drawing, whether it's speaking, whether it's creating online courses, whether it's something that you typically take for granted, you have to realize that you may actually be an expert in that field. And experts in their field are the ones who receive compensation and are compensated very well for becoming an expert. So a lot of times we're trying to find that brand new shining thing that we want to go after that's going to help, replace our income or give us extra income. And sometimes it's a matter of diamonds in your backyard. If you've never heard that whole story of diamonds in your backyard, where, an individual was looking to sell his land because he wanted to move out west for the big gold rush. And that's where the riches were, and didn't realize that where he currently was living was actually on a diamond mine. So sometimes we have those diamonds in our backyard and may not even realize our greatness. So I found this article and just want to share it here with you today as our mini lesson. So 1, become a specialist. Learn how to focus your energy and efforts in a niche, not a broad market. Recently saw a friend post here recently that if you're marketing to everybody, you're not marketing to anybody. Second one here, dedicated time. If you've never heard this rule shared by Malcolm Gladwell, it takes time to become an expert in what you do. Follow the 10,000 hour rule. What have you been doing for a long time that you have perfected it or become just very, very proficient and efficient in, that someone will be willing to compensate you to teach it to them? So that could be dribbling a basketball, that could be drawing, that could be sewing, that could be a myriad of different things, right? Commit to a deliberate practice. Improvement is extremely important when it comes to being an expert. You must deliberately practice for growth. So are you always trying to perfect your craft, regardless of what you're doing? So you have to be deliberate in that. Number 3, number 4 here, become an educator. Become an info center. There are other individuals who share the same interests as you. So become an educator. Educate people on what you do. Become that resource, that go-to, where people, when they think about a certain thing, they think about you and your gift and your talents and your expertise, right? Number 5, network with other experts. I think this right here is extremely important. So though I've been in my industry for 20 plus years, 30 combined years as a financial advisor and a business owner and an entrepreneur, I always network with other experts just to get different perspectives. So I always network with other CPAs and accountants, with attorneys, with other financial advisors, with other CFOs, just to make sure that you hear that saying, iron sharpens iron. It's so very, very key that you connect with other individuals who may not do exactly what you do, but just actually will help you broaden what you are able to offer. So you can still be very niche in what you do, but also too be able to just to provide value to some other individuals and be able to point them in the right directions. Sometimes the most valuable person in your network is the one who can refer you to the expert that you need to connect with. And it's so, so true. Marketing your skills and your expertise. So it's not about blowing your own horn. It's about marketing, positioning yourself in the best way in the industry. What is it that you want to be known for? right? What is it that when somebody says your name, they say, oh, you need to talk to that person? Or when somebody says, man, can somebody send me a referral on this? Your name pops up. You do that by just creating, content and sharing your gift and functioning from the standpoint that I live by. Is not about creating success. It's about becoming relevant in the marketplace. And you become relevant in the marketplace when you have other people become successful and people start to take notice of that, right? So that's how you market yourself. And 7 here, believe that you have it. The fundamental key to becoming an expert, before you become the best in what you do, you first must believe that it's possible for you. So individuals who become the best at what they do, it's a mindset. And with that mindset, that comes down to personal growth. So that comes down to the content that you're consuming. It comes down to what you read. It comes down to what you listen to. It comes down to who you listen to, who's in your network. So that's our mini lesson for today. Again, I came across this infographic and just had to share it with you guys. I hope it's valuable for you. Hey, Perry Jeffries here, your entrepreneur CFO. Talk to you soon. Peace.